Hello, people. It is I, Michael Brody, with another Mindsight Hypnosis right here on a Tuesday at 7 p.m. on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. And let's hear it for all those 17,377 people crammed into the studio. Yay! Okay, that's great. I feel like a Muppet. Nice to see everybody here. We've got some people in the house. And if you are in the house, if you're listening on Facebook Live or if you're listening on YouTube, Facebook or YouTube, please say hello and show your face. We have Keith, the smooth healer. He's here and he says, "That's right. I'm smooth." And of course, we have my sister who says, "Brother." And let's see who else we have here. There we go. Okay, we got a couple people here. Hopefully, we'll get some more people as we get going. But that's all right because we've got a great show for all of you. That's right. What is going on right here at the Mindsight Studio? Well, what's happening? Well, it is the season to start fresh and renew. And I am starting my brand new season. If you're interested in finding out and wanting to keep up with my season and finding out what I'm doing on my tours, I'll be adding on to it throughout the year. As of right now, we have one show scheduled right now. Once school is in session, we'll be doing seminars for high schools and colleges. And I'm looking quite forward to it. I've got some brand new ideas that my friend Scott Houghton and I are going to be trying this year to see what we can do. Let's see what else is going on. Emotional reset, shall we? Yes, an emotional reset. I agree. That was from Keith. And yeah, you know what? Everybody needs an emotional reset. I agree with that, Keith. Where you just start over again, you feel real good. We got 6 people listening to us, and I know that we've got some people just hanging around in the back, and Dennis is watching me on Facebook, I guess, and hopefully he's on YouTube. Let's see here. Jive Bunny is here. I forgot it was Wednesday. It is Wednesday morning for you. That's right, Jive. I'm sorry about that, but that's where I got to go. It's all right if you have to see me in reruns, and it's coolio. I've got a good friend of mine who lives in England, lives in London, and he also he stays up late. He's a hypnotist also. You might have heard of him. His name is Grant Saunders. And Grant is, I know Felicia's heard of him, but he is a fantastic hypnotist and learned a lot from him. Anyways, what I'm doing is I'm getting ready for all my mailings. I have mailings for student leadership. I have mailings for colleges. I have made mailings for other things. Let's see here. We hypnotize the lurkers first. Yes and yes. And then Jive Bunny says, "Yes, I'm up late again." Oh, you wild and crazy guy, Jive Bunny. Anyways, I'd love to know a little bit more about you, Jive. In fact, I'd like to know if you are if you're a hypnotherapist or if you're a comedy hypnotist, and that would be really cool to find out. All right, so let's talk about what we're talking about for this week's show. So this week's show deals with preparedness, getting ready for the upcoming events, what's going on with your how are things with your tour, and hopefully people who are listening to this are also hypnotherapists or stage hypnotists, and getting ready to put out either mailings, electronic mailings, and that's what I'm doing. I'm doing electronic mailings. I'm doing sponsorships. I'm getting ready to do a whole bunch of different things that are brand new for this year for me. Plus, we have some brand new ideas that we're going to do for the theater hypnosis. So that's going to go very well, and I'm really, really pumped up about that. Keith says, I just play one on YouTube. Grant's a northerner. Where's he? Well, what's he doing in London? Yeah. Well, he travels. Just so you know, Jive, he travels all over the country, going to different conventions. He's been to the Ireland convention, and I think there's a British convention. Of course, he goes to a couple of them in the States. He goes to the Canadian one. He goes to a lot of, and of course, he runs one that is specifically just for comedy hypnotist, staging comedy hypnotist, and it's called Performing Hypnosis Summit, and that comes up in January. Of course, the one that's coming up very soon for me happens to be, let me see if I can find it. It is, where is it? It's somewhere over here. I can't find it right now. But it is the Michigan Hypnosis Conference. And that is coming up in September 11th through the 13th in Detroit. So I get to be I'm very fortunate and honored to be the closing keynote speaker, and it is going to be a crazy, crazy time. Jive says, I just play, or Keith says, I play one on YouTube. Jive says, I'm neither, just watched a lot of videos, practical and informational. It's interesting. It interests me so that many professionals can have so many varying opinions on what's and why of hypnosis. I absolutely agree with you on that, Jive. There are people who are a little bit more conservative with what they think hypnosis is, and then there are people who are a little bit more aggressive. I understand that completely, and I've met some of these people too. And some of them believe that they can do just about anything, and then some of them are humble. And hopefully you'll know which one I am, and I'll pay you handsomely if you can figure that one out. Not really, but there you go. So what do we got? What do we have today? We've got a couple of videos that I took out of the vault of that's the vault of videos that I have. Also, we have another person on the street, and we also have dad jokes with Felicia. So I know Felicia is looking forward to that. I know she is, because she's ready to laugh any minute now. So before we do that, so I'm going to show you a video, guys. I'm going to show you a video, and then I'm going to tell you exactly what it takes for me to set up for my season, and what it takes, and how much, and around what I have to, my expenses are. So I'm going to show you this. This is, do me a favor, turn up the sound a little bit on this. Turn up the sound. This happened last year at the Thumb Coast Theater, where Scott and I performed for a nearly full sold out crowd. And it was Scott's turn to show off. So here this is.
It's amazing what the imagination can do. And I just brought something that I wanted to share with everybody, and it's just something very, very simple. It's a white handkerchief. Did you ever see? It's really kind of funny. It's kind of funny, but watch what happens. Touch it. Watch what happens. Touch. 10 times funnier. It's the craziest thing, isn't it? Isn't that wild? It becomes funnier and funnier. Oh my gosh. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? I want to tell you something. So this is really neat, and you know, I brought something else that I wanted to share with everybody. I brought something else, just a little something I want to see, and it's amazing how their minds react right away as soon as they see it. Like this one. Crazy, isn't it? You want to touch this one? You want to touch this one? No? It's not the same, is it? Not the same? You'll touch it? Okay, okay. It's not the same as the white one, though. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. Okay. Okay, well, I actually know what you like, so I did bring something else, and I'm looking for a volunteer to help me. Do you mind helping me? Stand up for a moment. And this is what is called a imagination bag. And you can see there's nothing in the bag, okay? And you've already experienced the white handkerchief. And it's really nice. You're just gonna hold that for a second. 10 times funnier. It is really the craziest thing. But here's what's amazing. Here's what's amazing. Oh, it gets better. It gets better. Come up here. Come on right up here. Come right up here. I know you don't want to let it go. Well, I want to tell you something. Put it right here in this bag. Put it right inside. And I want to tell you something. I want you to concentrate on something. I want you to think about something, because, you know, when you concentrate on happiness, when you focus on happiness and being grateful, it builds and builds and builds. So reach in there and pull that out of the imagination bag. 20 times funnier. Now go ahead and let everybody touch it, because it just builds and builds and builds. Wait till you touch this. Isn't that something? Oh my gosh. That feels a lot better than the other one. You can't handle it, huh? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Thank you. You can have a seat right over here. Oh my gosh. I'm going to grab another chair right here. Very good.
All right. So since we were in break and we were listening to a video, I did see my good friend Dennis Ridgway is in the house. He is here. So he's asked me if I'm doing okay, and I'm doing all right. Surviving. You know, that's what happens. So anyway, I am. So we want to talk to you a little bit. So it's amazing how what it takes to get things rolling with when it comes to advertisement, and sometimes it costs probably about $1,000 after ink and paper and emails and stamps and promotional stuff and talking and you know getting through things. So it is just an incredible thing, and it goes and trust me, this goes on. It starts in August and goes on until the start of the season. So, how's your rapid recovery going? This is Keith. He says, "How's your rapid recovery going? Already my strong and resource friend." Well, thank you very much, Keith. Actually, to tell you the truth, I'm doing better than I thought, but it is coming at the cost of it's a little bit sore for me. So my job is to look like I'm professional, ready to go at my first show of the season, which is August 21st. So I should be just fine by then. Probably a little bit sore, but it's okay. I'm getting used to it. So, anyways, that's what's going on. I wanted to show you some more stuff. Jive was talking a little bit more, and he was talking about there's different hypnotists that talk about different things, and I appreciate you talking about that, Jive, because I'm very fortunate to say a lot of my friends are not just comedy hypnotists or not just stage hypnotists, but they're also hypnotherapists also, and some of them are Reiki people, and some of them are, they hypnotherapists and or metaphysical hypnotherapists. So I have a person on the street interview with a friend of mine. Her name is Jessica, and she is a Reiki master. And this is her interview, and listen carefully because you might get some interesting tidbits out of this. So here it is. Hi, everybody. This is Michael Brody with Michael Brody Presents Mindsight Hypnosis, and we are here once again with Person on the Street. And what a great place to have a person on the street than to be at the Michigan Hypnosis Conference. And we are here with our friend right here, and your name is?
My name's Jessica.
This is Jessica. Oh, and a nice wave. That's very nice. That means a lot, especially for all thousands of people in the audience that are watching this right now over YouTube Live and Facebook Live. So don't be nervous at all. So we have a question for you, Jessica. First of all, what do you do for a living?
I own a company called Matter Over Mind Services, and I practice clinical hypnotherapy, Reiki energy healing, and life coaching.
That is incredible. That is unbelievably incredible. In other words, you really work with the whole mind and soul with hypnosis. Would that be correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent. Some people on our show really don't know a lot about Reiki. We haven't really talked about Reiki. Mm-hmm. Tell everybody what Reiki's about.
So Reiki is an ancient Japanese technique for holistic healing, where the practitioner channels universal energy, the energy of love, through them into you. I would align and balance all of your chakras, starting with your crown and going to your root chakra, and make sure that you're not taking anything negative with you. I kind of release blocks, and I send you on your way.
That is unbelievable, and you do this for a living, and and obviously you are incredible about this because you're talking to me, and we're both incredible. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I paid her to say that. Thank you very much. Okay. Is there anything you'd like to say to the people who are listening here about what you do? Just like a first experience, what they might want to experience, or what they think they might experience when that happens.
Yeah, so I tend to focus in areas of stress management, corporate burnout, and inner child healing. So we really dive into those areas, and we build your map of the world, right? And we figure out, what's holding you back, what's your own worst enemy, and we kind of go into your subconscious using hypnosis, and we can release those blocks.
Excellent. Well, thank you so very much for interviewing us, and we appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, this is Michael Brody back to the studio with Michael Brody Presents Mindsight Hypnosis. Hey. All right, so speaking of segues, It is time to get a good laugh out of everybody, and just have a nice, clean, cleansing laughter. And the only person who could do that, the one, the only, the superwoman of dad jokes, it's got to be Felicia Palladino. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Celebrity Dad Jokes with Felicia. Turn up the sound just a little bit, and then you could hear Felicia laugh like a professional. Here she is. Hey, how you doing out there, everybody? It is time, yes, once again, for Dad Jokes with Felicia Palladino. We are very, very excited to have her on the air, and here she is. Everybody say hi. Hi. That's great. Okay, Felicia, Felicia, say hi to everybody.
Hi, y'all.
Hi, y'all. That's cute. Okay. Felicia, so are you ready for some fantastic dad jokes?
I am.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay. A teacher asks for.
You can't lead like that.
She asks her students to use the word definitely in a sentence. Herbert raises his hand and asks if farts have bumps. The teacher said, no. And Herbert said, I definitely shit my pants.
That is a brand new one, and it was a very good one. Okay.
Oh my God,
that that hurt me too. Very impressive. Okay, go ahead and give us another one, please.
Okay. Okay.
Don't make me snort.
You did snort. That's
yes.
Funnier than my jokes almost. William Shatner once tried to.
Will you stop it? Just say the joke.
To set up his own lingerie company. Unfortunately, Shatner's panties turned out to be a terrible name for a brand. Oh.
Yeah, that's also a good one. Very good. Very good. I like those two. You got your two new ones. I like these. Okay. All right. We need one more from you, Flea. If you could, I would appreciate it.
Okay. I'm going to laugh at this one, too.
Okay. Good to know.
Because I never laugh at my jokes.
Never.
Okay. A woman attempted to cut off her boyfriend's member. She misses and cuts his thigh. She was charged with misdemeanor.
Oh my. Okay. These are rated R jokes. This is perfect. Oh wow. Okay. I don't think I can top that at all. This is beautiful. All right, Felicia. That was I can't handle any more of that. Felicia, say goodbye. Say back to the studio.
Back to the studio.
Okay, and as we were laughing our heads off, Jive Bunny gave a absolutely fantastic question. Absolutely a perfect question. You're brilliant, Jive. So let me see if I can find it because it just disappeared. Here it is. So there are a few hypnotists in the UK who believe in hypnosis without trance. My question is, then what's hypnosis if there's no altered state of mind? All right, first of all, I agree and disagree with that because depending on what you're doing, Jive, if you're doing a light trance, which is basically entertainment stuff, that it really is not. They're not really going into any kind of altered states. If they actually go into a deeper sort of trance, then they're actually utilizing the frontal cortex, and you're using another a chemical. You're using dopamine, and that brings on euphoria. Also. Uh, Endorphins, those kind of things. It brings a altered state of a lightheadedness kind of thing. So, can it be true? Can it be true that people don't feel euphoria or don't feel an altered state? Absolutely. It depends on what level. I mean, because you see, there's different um, phases of this of hypnosis, depending on what you want to do with it. The thing that stage hypnotists do, that comedy like me hypnotists do, is we utilize the imagination. So we're not trying to get so incredibly lightheaded that they can't focus on more than one thing, because they really could. But it's usually focusing on one thing and trying to block out everything else, or concentrating on one thing. But the situation is that when you're under hypnosis, for comedy hypnosis, it is more of utilizing or emphasizing the imagination rather than the euphoria. Helping people with stopping pain, that would be another story. The people with phobias, people who have situations, where psychological situations where they want to block things off. That is where they would use different kinds of feelings of altered states. I hope that helps a little bit, because again, if you look it up, if you literally look it up, it uses the frontal lobe. It uses it uses all the parts of the brain. So it really depends on what you want to do. All right, so let me see what we have here. Yes, I'm laughing. Felicia is laughing. Don't trust the jokester that doesn't laugh at her own jokes. There is no fixed state of mind. Okay. According, you could say that. I mean, again, it's not one specific thing. It could be a whole bunch of different things, depending on where they're at. State of mind is more flexible than we believe. That's true. It's the change that is important. I agree with that totally. And safety lessons, techniques, indeed. You are very, very correct. Okay, so I think we have one more. Let's see if I can get this here. I think we have one more video we want to show you. And we do have one more video. It's a shorty. And it's when people are feeling happy, and the feeling of happiness, the feeling of joy. And that's what's amazing about hypnosis, is that you can tap into feelings like that, and because it's a memory that you've had. And if you can tap into a memory if you have a memory, you can tap into that memory. So here is a memory of them feeling the happiest they've ever felt, so incredibly happy that he wanted to do a happy dance. And so here it is right here.
Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
Everybody, sleep. There they go. Out they go. Release and relax every muscle. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. There's the most softest, comfortable pillow pillow that's right next to you. Right, in fact, you're laying on it. Everybody snuggle with that pillow right now. Yeah, snuggle, 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 snuggle. Eyes closed and snuggle. All right, sleep. Everybody sleep. Relaxing sleep. Eyes closed. Focus on my voice.
Okay, so it's obvious. It's obvious that we have people who are listening to the show who are of brilliant minds. So I would like to say, first of all, Jive, you're incredibly thoughtful. You're a gentle person, a wonderful person. Keep up the great work, and thank you for the thought provoking questions. I need to know that. Keeps me sharp. Keith, you are also the smooth healer, and that's what exactly what this channel needs is a mind. Mind. I can't even think. I was going to say mindscaping, which is somebody else. But the our show, a mind site, I mean, just what we need. I appreciate it. And of course, then there's Felicia, who is our comedy relief, and then there's me, which I'm not sure what I am, but we will tie that all together, and we will find another subject to talk about for next week at 7 p.m. Tuesdays at 7 p.m. On Facebook Live and YouTube Live. So if you could do me a favor, if you could, let me see if I can get this going here. I'm sure I can. Please make sure you subscribe. And please, boy, that is the slowest thing I've ever, it's like a turtle. Subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to our channel. If you want to visit my website, michaelbrodyhypnotist.com. Remember, we're on Tuesdays from now on. We are on Mindsight on Tuesdays from 7 to 7:30. Don't forget about that. We also have lots of fun things if you're interested in going to Aisha. If you're interested in finding out about Aisha, that is the website right there. I'm going to take this one off too. Don't forget the Performing Hypnosis Summit. If you're interested in finding out about that, go to theperforminghypnosissummit.com and check that out. I would appreciate it. Listen, guys, it is time for me to boogie on down. So I would like to thank everyone that has been here. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share this video. We will be back next week with another Mind Sight Hypnosis show. So y'all take care, and remember this, wherever you go, there you are.